Welcome to Hotwired. In today's top story, PPI inflation report, June 2025. Good evening and welcome. Today's economic news is painting a mixed picture regarding the impact of tariffs on inflation. While the Federal Reserve carefully watches for signs of rising prices, the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics offers some surprising and potentially conflicting signals. The Producer Price Index, a key measure of wholesale inflation, showed no change whatsoever in June. This completely contradicts the expectations of economists, who had predicted a 0.2% increase. The same holds true for core PPI, which strips out volatile food and energy costs. This unexpected flatline in wholesale prices comes on the heels of Tuesday's Consumer Price Index report, which showed a more modest increase in consumer prices. At first glance, this data might suggest that President Trump's tariffs are having a far less significant impact on prices than initially feared. However, a closer look reveals a more nuanced reality. While overall wholesale prices remained stagnant, final demand goods prices actually increased by 0.3%. This increase was offset by a slight 0.1% decrease in services. Interestingly, within the goods category, prices for tariff-sensitive communication equipment rose by a significant 0.8%, indicating that some sectors are indeed feeling the pinch of import duties. Core goods prices also saw a 0.3% increase, the largest gain since February. Furthermore, the May PPI figures were revised upward, revealing a stronger than initially reported 0.3% gain. Looking at the year-over-year data paints a different picture. Headline PPI increased by 2.3%, down from 2.7% in May, marking its lowest level since September 2024. Similarly, core PPI registered a 2.6% annual increase, its smallest gain since July 2024. While these figures are still above the Federal Reserve's 2% inflation target, the slowing trend is noteworthy. These numbers had a clear impact on the markets today, with stock market futures rising and Treasury yields falling. The CPI data released on Tuesday showed a 0.3% monthly increase and a 2.7% annual inflation rate, with core inflation at 2.9% annually. This continues to be above the Fed's target, leading President Trump to reiterate his calls for interest rate cuts. However, market expectations for a rate cut in the upcoming Fed meeting remain low, reflecting the Fed's cautious approach. Officials are closely monitoring the evolving inflation picture and believe the economy's current strength allows them to wait before adjusting interest rates. Finally, the PPI report also revealed a 0.6% increase in energy prices and a 0.2% rise in food prices in June, although the price of chicken eggs experienced a dramatic 21.8% drop. In conclusion, the latest PPI and CPI data present a complex and evolving picture of inflation in the United States. While the overall impact of tariffs remains unclear, the conflicting signals underscore the difficulty in predicting the economy's future trajectory. The Federal Reserve's cautious stance and the market's reaction suggest a wait-and-see approach, as the full consequences of the ongoing trade disputes continue.